Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I am working on a Converse shoe tumbler and I'm so excited. I see these all over Pinterest and TikTok, so I just had to do it. So I am starting with a 20-ounce sublimation tumbler because it's already white. And I went ahead and lightly sanded it and cleaned it with 91% alcohol. And then I'm going to take this, it's like about 1-inch tape, I guess. And I'm going to tape the bottom off because I'm going to spray paint the top. So a lot of the ones that I did see, they were using either vinyl for like the bottom part, but I really wanted this to be pretty much all glitter. So that's why I am taping off the bottom, because we're going to do a white glitter on the bottom. So once I get the tape where I want it, I'm going to also take my wider tape and put it around so that I can protect the bottom of the tumbler when I go to spray paint. Now that that's done, I am going to take this outside and I'm going to use the Rust-Oleum Sweet Pea. It's such a pretty light pink and goes perfect with the glitters that I'm going to be using. So I mixed up a little bit of epoxy and I'm going to put just a little bit onto the top of my cup here and make sure that I get an even smooth, even thin coat around all of the tumbler except for the bottom yet. And then once that's done, I am going to be using Barbie in Love You Bye. And this is the Peachy Olive Glitters collab with Manny and Mal. And if these glitters are on their website yet, I will put them down. I got this in my Peachy palette for June. So I'm going to start with the Barbie. And I'm just kind of tapping a little bit because this is a bigger cut than the Love You Bye is. And I wanted to use both cuts. So I tap off any excess, and then I'm going to go in and completely cover the rest of this pink with the Love You Bye. And both of these are such a gorgeous pink. Tap off any extra, and then definitely all that glitter goes right back into the bottle. We can't waste any of this. So then I'm going to go ahead and take off the tape from the bottom, and then I'm carefully going to epoxy the bottom of it and butt that right up against the pink. If a little bit of the white gets into the pink, it's no big deal. It'll just show the pink through. So I am being very careful. And when I go right up against that line to where the pink is, and once I am done with all of that, I make sure that it's even and don't miss any spots. Then I'm going to use the Manifest by Peachy Olive Glitters. This was in May's Peachy palette. And I have become obsessed with using Manifest on everything. So I do glitter the bottom, make sure to get the butt of the tumbler, and then I'm going to epoxy this twice. Once that's done, I cleaned up my rim and I'm sanding down the rest of the tumbler just to make sure that nothing is sticking up, and then we're going to apply our decals. Now, I do pay extra attention to the bottom of this tumbler to make sure that it is sanded down nicely. Once that is done, I do clean the tumbler with 91% alcohol just to get rid of all of that dust. So I had printed up these decals that I found on Google, and I always print extra just in case something messes up. But this little tag for the back of the shoe, I'm placing it right down into that white glitter. And then I cut out, I want to say it's 0.103 or 125. I'm not quite sure, but I made it thin enough but you'll still be able to see it. And I put that on either side of the label on the back and go all the way around and butt it up against to the other side of the label. Cut off any excess, and then we are able to then put the little logo things on the side. And this, I started to just eyeball it, but I got smart. So I am placing the one I am eyeballing, and I'm placing it on the side, and then when I turn it over to do the other one, I realize this has to be as perfect as possible. So this is where I grab the tape, measuring tape, and make sure that I know exactly where I'm placing it down on the other side. Now that that is on there and I'm happy with it, I am going to seal this, and then I'm going to put 2 final coats of epoxy, because the next step is the shoestrings, and I don't want to epoxy over those. I want to make the shoestring removable, so that's why I did it this way. So I'm going to be using this shoestring. You can get them anywhere, Dollar Tree, Amazon, the grocery store. But then I got these D-rings, and I got them from Temu, but I know you can get them on Amazon too. So I'll list the Amazon and the Temu, both, if I remember. So I'm just figuring out the spacing for this, and I'm going to use, I think I use 5 on each side, but anyway, I'm going to use Liquid Fusion to adhere these, and I found that to be the easiest to use. And I just place it on there, put the little bit of the glue on the back, place it back onto the tumbler, and I will use a piece of tape to hold that down while it dries. Now, some of the ones that I've seen showed the metal part that I'm gluing down on the outside, but I liked it much better with it on the inside. I guess it's just personal preference. So I'm going to place the last ones down, and then this was later in the day, so I did let this sit overnight. And once that had dried, the next day I am left with this. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in my shoestring, like I said. And look, this stuff is holding on strong. I wanted the shoestring to be able to be removable. I have seen so many where it's been epoxied over, and I just did not care for that. So that's why I'm saving this for last. And you can remove this shoestring to wash your tumbler. That's just, I guess, how I would do it. So that's how I made it. But I'm just going to go ahead and lace the shoe here, and then tie the bow. I really struggled with my bow. I wanted it to be absolutely perfect, but it's a shoelace. I don't know what I expected. So once I get that put on and make sure everything is perfect, this is what we're left with. And I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I went with the pink. I can do this in any color if anyone's interested. But yeah, this will be available on the website, if it's still available by the time this video airs. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.